Hi, my name is Tali May. Welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I will be saying all of my collections. I have a lot of collections and I'm kind of trying to convince myself that I'm a collector, even though would I class myself a collector? I don't know. Let's find out. Let's find out. Am I a collector or am I a hoarder? Fun fact about me, I declutter my space at least once every 3 months. So let's have a look at my collections. So I'm gonna start with my first favorite collection, and that's music. Now, if you know my channel, you know that I have recently been getting into physical media, like music, and I have an iPod Shuffle now. On the iPod Shuffle, it's almost running out of storage because I have put so much on it. And so I have vinyl collection, which I'm pretty sure I now have about 12 vinyls. And then I've also got my iPod, and let's take a look at my vinyl collection. Now I'm going to show you my magazine collection. This is not all of it. This is not all of it. This is most of it, but it's not all of it. I have so many, but these are my favorite ones. So I'm going to show you a clip now, showing you which one's my favorite. Welcome to my mug collection. Now, this is mugs and glasses, not just mugs, because I have other mugs in my kitchen cupboard. I will not be going to venture to get them for this video because they're not used that much, because they usually are for hot chocolates, which I make in the kitchen because I heat up the milk in the microwave. In the kitchen, I have a kettle in my room, so that's where the coffee and the tea come in handy. So let's have a look at my mug collection. So firstly, this is my favorite one. Nice red one. Charity Shop. This one's also from Charity Shop. This one is a nice flowery one. Back here I have all of my little Starbucks pre-made coffee packages in a whiskey glass. Ignore the fact that is literally wiggling. But yeah, I thought this was very smart of me, very unique. In a whiskey glass. I have used this glass many times and it's beautiful. It's so sturdy. Charity Shop. And then the rest of these are either glass cups, so I'll show you them. So these are my favorite. I love these. Just glass cups, and they so nice to drink from. This one's got almost a tiger's eye colored handle, and then this one's just red, because I went through a phase of really liking red. I still really like red, but like when I first went into that era, I was like, yes, this is perfect. And then this one I recently bought in one of my videos that has just come out. You get to see that, and I think that's my Cheshire Oak store. Yeah, I think that is it. This one I was gifted, and it's little cats and clock and flowers, and I put lavender tea in here with some oat milk because I don't like almond milk. It's too dry. I like oat milk, and I put that in there with lavender tea. I've obviously got a wine glass up there, of course. It goes with my whiskey glass, and then I've got just normal glasses. Let's go to my next collection. Welcome to my books. This is my shelf, my favorite shelf. The other shelf has all of my music, physical media. I'd call that my physical media shelf, and my mug shelf because it does have all my mugs on it as well. But this one, isn't that gorgeous? So on here we have all of my books. I'm going to count them real quick. Let's see how many books I have. Wow, that's a lot of books. I have 70 books. It's a lot of books. And that's not just on here. I also counted the ones on my bedside table, which are my current reads. If you want to know what I'm currently reading, it is The Bell Jar. It is 10 Ways to Be Happy. And it is Florence Given's recent book, Women Living Deliciously. I also have her other books there. Yeah. It's my collection. What is in this collection? We have a lot of thrillers, a lot of crime solving thrillers. I love a murder mystery, so that's what most of them are. My favorite author is probably Janice Hallett. I think that's how you pronounce her name, but she's my favorite author. The Appeal there is my favorite of her books. I love it. Now, about her books, it's not sponsored, but her books are like in email format, so you get to be really nosy and read the emails as the storyline, and I really like that. It's very unique. My other collection on here, as you can see, is that collection of spoons on the other side of the screen. Yeah, that collection of spoons, my great gran had her own collection of spoons, and since her passing I've been collecting my own spoons. She started my 18th birthday, so it means it feels sentimental to collect spoons. I've also got a collection of F1 cars, if you can't tell. Now let's go through those. So I have these mini ones from the blind bags, and got Red Bull, Ferrari, McLaren and Williams, my favourites. And then I've got this Mercedes one that I built, and then we've got loads of crystals. Oh, the light just fell. I've got a collection of mini books from the Mini Barons series, and then we've also got this Williams Lego car with the little Williams character as well. My little spoon collection. These are actually really cool. I've got one from that says Scotland on it. It's got a little purple gem. This one's got a crystal on the top. This one my mum got me. This one has a boat, and this one I use for my tea. Looking at these little tiny characters, I have actually got a collection of like little miniature figures, and it's mainly this type of figure, and I'm going to show you those now. Ignore the lighting, I know it's not the best over here. We're at my shelf. There's my Coraline doll, and that's my collection of Coraline merch. I've also got a beetle, and I've got some Five Nights at Freddy's merch as well. So here is the characters that I was talking about. So we've got this one in a little bed. These are all from charity shops. This is why I'm such a big advocate for charity shopping, because it's just so much better, and you find such cute, unique. That was only £2. You see how cute it is, having a little tea party. It reminds me of myself because I've got a teapot that I'm constantly using. I made this. I've made it out of clay. Got a crystal, some earrings. Along with the crystals, I've got loads on my windowsill. Ignore this. I was doing a spell for the new moon. And here's my jewellery collection. This one's a new edition. It's got, oh, so it's a ladybug necklace, but it's a watch. It's very cool. On the note of the watch, it reminded me of my rings, so I'm gonna show you my rings real quick. And the reason why I want to show you my rings is because look, it's a watch ring and it's adjustable. It doesn't work, but it's still really cool. I've got this one. This one has been run over, I think, once, and I've also lost it many times, but it always finds its way back to me. This one I recently just got from my boyfriend for Valentine's Day. It's got my birthstone in there. This one, vintage, very pretty. This one I got from the Christmas markets, but unfortunately it is changing colour, so I thought it was real. I did pay quite a bit for it, but unfortunately it's not. And then we've got this one, which my boyfriend got me. And then this one, a charity shop. Very pretty. Almost everything I get is from a charity shop, thrifted, from vintage, or gifted. And I don't really like buying first hand. I'm trying my best to be as eco-friendly as I can. I am a vegetarian. It just feels better to have things that are previously loved and I can give them a second life. And that's my goal. That's what I like doing. When I collect things, I'm giving them a home where they will be loved, where I will use them and love them, and they will be presented in a good way instead of getting dusty in a shop and then going to landfill. We don't want that. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed looking at my collections with me. That's not all of my collections, but it's my biggest ones, I'd say. And so if you want another one where I show you my smaller collections, just let me know and I will show you. I hope you have a good week. Thanks for watching. Bye.